Hey there everybody, here we are for a pre-season race in the Nations Cup at Brands Hatch, one of my favourites of all time, driving the Porsche 911 RS. So I qualified in 6th, this is race 1 of the night. It's been a rough night for racing. Race 2 I got unfairly penalised 5 seconds for T-boning a car that tried to barge past me on turn 5, then spun in front of me and I hit him. And I got a 5-second penalty, and then about 10 laps later got punted on turn 1 by a late breaker. So that sucked, and then race 3 came along and I was up fighting in the top 6 and I got disconnected from the server. So thus ending my night, I decided to stop. So here we go, first corner, old Boney Elbows loses it a bit. He brakes a little early and I punt him and end up in the dirt. So it puts me from 6th position all the way back to 14th, 15th. Okay, now the race can begin. Jesus Christ, man. Lucky I got my trusty counter-sider here. It's all nice tight racing on the first lap. And that's lap 1 down. It's a 16 lap race. Race rules, you have to pit and use all 3 tyres, soft, medium and hard. And you can almost do the whole race without fueling, but I just threw a couple litres in at the pit stop, the second pit stop, to finish the race off. So my strategy was to run softs for 6-ish, hards for about 4, and then mediums for the final race. So here's another one of the regular races, AB Saints. So I'm sitting right on his tail now in the Porsche. This dude, whoever that was, tried to give me a little nudge, or he's lost it on that inside and put himself into the barrier. Too bad, buddy. So AB Saints and I go into battle. Opeth put himself in the dirt, coming a little too wide. He somehow kept it straight. And no, he didn't. He's off in the dirt. See you, buddy. Looks like another car's hit the dirt, but has somehow maintained it. And I stay on AB Saints' tail. The Nissan touches the dirt again. Getting a little squirrely. Now we're in a pack heading into the drop. I decided to stay back a little, wasn't sure what was going to happen there. I'll let them fight it out and make their own mistakes so I can capitalise on them. Oh, big Whitey's gone off. He's coming a little too wide out of that corner. Hit the brakes too hard and he was off in the dirt. Puts me up in the 13th position. It looks like, I'm not too sure who that is. Oh, is that Viking? Yeah, Viking's copped himself a 1-second penalty. It's good for us. And AB Saints and I will stay on his tail and try and pass him once he serves his penalty. Okay, so Viking pulls to the right, serves his penalty, gives AB and I a chance to get by him. Up to 12th place we go, and the end of another lap. Whoa, Viking goes off nice and wide there. Came in a little too hot, had a brain fart, put himself in the dirt. So I head up on the inside to AB Saints. We don't know who's going to go first. I give him a little nudge. We try to fight it out, but he was quicker on the exit than I was. It was probably a cheeky move on my part. And then I go wide there a little, but it's okay. Into 11th place. A few cars have pitted. And we're in legs 11. So coming to the end of another lap, Saints and I both go into the pits. We've been working together pretty well here to try and catch the forward pack. So now onto the hard compounder tyre. And then I get out in front of him. He must have been taking a bit of fuel on. And that gave me the opportunity to get ahead. And it only dropped me down to 10th place. But not far behind me is Soul Reaper. I bollocks that corner up, go wide, give Soul Reaper and the BMW a chance to catch up a little. Those bloody hard tyres, I didn't get to practice on them really, so it was just like, get out there and just race them. See how it goes. So it took some of the corners a bit more shoddy than normal, which I'm only slightly less shoddy, I suppose. Anyway, we haven't gone off the track on them yet, so good stuff. And we're still in the top 10. Well, come past pit lane and up into 8th position. So at this point, not going too bad after crashing at the start and losing about 10 positions. So I've made my way back up to 8th place. So pretty happy with that so far. So now it's a matter of trying to catch up to Slarty Bar. And I've got myself a little bit of space between myself and Soul Reaper now, so now it's time to try and do the big catch-ups. Alright, a few more cars are in the pits. Puts me up into 6th position. Soul Reaper into 7th right on my tail there. I'm not sure who that was. I think that was the guy that was in front of me when I crashed on the first lap. He's gone off at the top of the drop and puts me up into 5th position. So pretty stoked with that. So we're slowly gaining. Alright, into the pits I go again with Soul Reaper behind me. Now it's time to drop in a couple of litres of fuel and put on the medium tyres that'll get me through to the end of the race. There we go. So back in the 12th position with about 6 laps to go. And look who it is in front of me once again, my old buddy Saints. Back together for another adventure. So, with a few more people pitting, I'm up in the 7th position now. And Saints and I have just been plugging away, trying to catch up to Sniper Wolf in 5th position. We're just working together, we're not doing any silly shit, we're just getting it done, trying to catch up those positions. So we've got to, both of us have a chance here to snag a 4th place. I think the rest of the crew are well ahead of us by this point. So it was all a battle for 4th, and then another pack of cars fighting it out behind us. But we had plenty of space in between them, and it gave me the time just to focus on trying to catch these other dudes. But we're all nice and tight now with only a few laps to go. So another car goes into the pits there, and it was EV Saints. It looks like he clipped the wall on his way through, and up into 6th position I go. So now I'm trying to catch up to Saloon 75 and Sniper Wolf up ahead in that 4th position that we all want. The other 3 cars behind us there slowly catching, and I'm just trying to stay on their tail the best I can. I lose it there a bit, catch some dirt, it slows me right up. It was a pretty big error on my part, but nobody got back past me, but it's lost me the slipstream from Saloon and Sniper Wolf and let the group behind me slowly catch up. It was a huge error on my part, just caught a tyre on that dirt, happens to so many people. But oh well, I held it just, and we push along in 5th position. So at this point, Fart Gambler's gotten out of the pack. He was a couple of cars back in that little group fighting it out, and he somehow got himself through. And now he's on the hunt to catch me. And that Mercedes, as we all know, is pretty damn quick. So if you give that thing some space, it's gonna fucking nail you. So I'm pushing as hard as I can, because now there's a 3rd position on the line. The rest of us have pitted, so it's just going to be a battle to the finish now to get that 3rd position off Sniper Wolf. So I'm right back now onto Saloon's tail. Sniper Wolf's got himself a second or so in front of Saloon. The battle continues on, with 2nd and 1st well too far ahead. We're never going to catch him, so the battle for the podium's on. Now it's time to give a good push. Into the drop we go. And I'm still right on his tail. This slow U-bang, a Fart Gambler has caught right up to us, and he's pushing. Don't push too hard, mate. That's the whole point of gambling farts. You don't know what's going to happen, but he's pushing hard. And there's a whole pack of cars not too far behind us as well. The Gambler's now up in our slipstream, and away we go into the straight. Shit's getting real. That AMG is absolutely hauling ass. He's right on my tail now. Fart Gambler goes on the inside of me. He tackles me in deep. He takes a gamble, like the morning after a Wednesday night curry at the pub. He pushes hard, and the gamble pays off. He didn't shit the bed. Good on you, mate. That was a fair move. And I'm surprised we didn't knock each other off into the dirt. So, well driven, friend. On the last lap. And then the rest of the boys are catching up. Butt Kickers there, AB Saints in 8th position. And it's good to see a nice a pack this close towards the end of a 16-lap race. It's really cool to see. Just couldn't get in there, but it was a good race overall in the end. If I hadn't have fucked up, what could have been a lot different. But anyway, that's it for that one. Thanks for watching. Give us a like and a subscribe if you like. And say good day. I'm always up for a chat, and I'll see you at the next race. See you later.